5%. That is the same interest rate, coupon interest rate. So that is because that is the same bond, but only difference is the settlement date is different here. This is 31/10/2010, and the yield to maturity here is 8.5. Earlier the settlement was 8th August, no, 9th August, and the yield to maturity was 8.7. But here the yield to maturity is 8.5, and the settlement date. So we can consider uh, we are in October 2010, or the 31st October 2010. So now let's begin this. Now we need to say we need to do this. We need to get the price of this bond. Now we are trying to conclude this uh, bond today, 31st 10/2010. This bond sale, or rather the bond trade. So there will be a seller and a buyer, right? So now it can be either party. You can be the seller, or you can be the buyer. There is no difference because the same calculation uh, we use for both, right? Uh, so now using this NPV formula, right? If we want to calculate the price, what should we know? We need to know a few things, right? Now the bond will give its attributes to us. That is the issue date, maturity date, coupon rate, and coupon rate. Those are the bond attributes, and we decide on what is the face value we are trading, and we decide, or rather the seller and the buyer will decide the yield to maturity, right? So it's 8.5. So now if I say, now tell me, right? Tell me number of days. Tell me how many coupons are there in future in this bond. How many coupons? Now this is your date, right? This is your date of start. Now this is the present date, 31/10/2010. So considering 31/10/2010 as today, how many future coupons you have in this bond? Just let me know. Can anyone tell me how many uh, how many coupons are there?
3 coupons.
3 coupons. Correct. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone should understand these 3 coupons. First is first is 15 for 2011, no, 15 for, because now already, now we in the earlier sum we had a coupon on 15/10/2010, no, now that's already gone, right? Because we are on 31st October 2010. So the next one is 15 for 2011. The second one is 15/10/2011, and the last one is 15/04/2012, right? This is clear to you, no? This is clear to you. The immediate coupon is 15 for 2011, then 15/10/2011, and then 15 for 2012, right? So 15 for 2012 is the maturity date of this bond, right? Maturity date. So if we know already the coupon amount, like coupon amount is LKR 1,712,500, right? Okay, now that we know. Now, can you tell me? Uh, can you tell me how many days of accrued interest is there in this bond? How many days of accrued interest? That is, if we do this trade on 31/10/2010, right? Up to 31/10/2010, how many days of accrued interest is there? Just tell me how many days of accrued interest is there. Settlement days is 31/10/2010, right? So now this is the last coupon, right? This is the last coupon. So 31/10/2010. How many days are there from the last coupon? Last coupon was 15/10/2010, right? I write here this 15/10/2010, right? But we are not actually considering it because this is already gone, right? So this is already gone. So from here to 31, how many days? Let me know number of days. Please calculate and let me know someone. Can anyone tell me? How many number of days? Can you calculate, please? From 31/10/2010 to, right? Simple calculation. Simple calculation. I'll do it here. That side is there anyway. From 15/10, right? From 15/10/2010 to 31/10/2010, right? How many number of days? 31 minus 15. 31 minus 15. So 16 days. Right? Now why I took like this is it's actually up to 30 days. You can do it in this way as well. 30 minus 15 plus 1. That way also you can calculate this. Right? So 16 days. Right? Everybody understood this? 16 days from the last coupon to the settlement date. How many number of days in this current coupon? That also we need to calculate. Can someone calculate that? The current coupon starts on 15/10/2010 and going up to 15/4/2011, right? Going up to 15/4. This is the current coupon, right? This is the current coupon. You got this? So this is the current coupon period. Right? Current coupon period, right? So can someone calculate the number of days for the current coupon period? That is from 15/10/2010 to 15/4/2011. Everyone should do it. do this and then let me know the answer. Has anyone got the answer? How do you calculate this? It's easy, no? Now April you get 6 months. October, then you get November, and you get December, January, February, March, and April. Right? So October, how many days? October already we have calculated because this is 31 days. No, 31 days. So October, how many days? Up to 30. Now we have to take from inclusive of 15 to 31st October. Not to 30th because we are taking the full period no. So now, so 17 days here. Remember 30 days. So calculate will you? 31 days, 31 days, 31 days. This is, so 2011, it's 28 days. Here you have to be careful. March, how many days? 31 days. April, 14 days only, right? So when we calculate number of days, 17, 30, 31, 31, 28, 31, and 14. So it's 180, total is 182 days. So the current coupon, this has the current coupon. This has how many days? 182 days, right? 182 days. Everybody understood this? Why we need this? Because we need to know the accrued interest. We need to calculate the accrued interest as well as we need to know the distance to the present from future, right? Distance to the present from future. Because now this coupon only we are having this issue because this settlement has taken place after a coupon, after this coupon 1510 2010 coupon and on 31st. So maybe like halfway through, not really halfway, but then you know it's not on a the settlement is not on a coupon date. If it was on a coupon date, it's easy to calculate this because then you don't have to take this fraction of period. Now you have to get that fraction of this particular period, that is the current coupon period, and also you need to calculate the what? Calculate the accrued interest, right? So I
Sir,
will
excuse
give
me, sir.
you. Sorry, yeah.
Sir, 17 days on October. Why it was 17 days, sir?
It is 17 days because last coupon was paid up to 14th, no, right? Last coupon was paid up to 14th
That
October.
extra date is also added.
Yeah, 14. No, now we are taking the full period from the last coupon. No, so now here why it is 16 because the settlement took place on 31st. So now he is entitled for interest up to 16 days, up to 30th, right? Understood?
Okay. Yes, sir. Got it.
Yeah. So but here we are taking the full 17 days for the October remaining after the coupon payment. So coupon was paid on 14, so 17 days are there for the October. That's why it's 17 and this is 16, right? The thing is actually the settlement was on the last day of the month. So, but only thing 31st we don't count here 31st because the trade is taking place on 31st, right? So here 16 and here 17. So I will give you 5 minutes. You need to calculate and let me know the. That is why I have not, included in this presentation the figures. Now we are going to calculate. You calculate and let me know the accrued interest. Accrued interest. What is the accrued interest? You can do the calculation as per theoretical framework, and like the practically there's a slight difference. You can do that if you really conversant with that, or else you just get the figure, the accrued interest figure as per the theoretical this thing. You got that? So I'm waiting for your answer, right? And at the same time, if you have any questions you can ask also. So 2:55 now. 3 o'clock, you need to give me 5 minutes. Is really more than enough time. But anyway, doesn't matter. All will, if all can do this and see whether they can get this figure, then it is a good exercise for us to move on, right? In fact, I'm sorry, this should go up, right? Sorry for it. This should go up like this. Okay, because it starts from 15:10 to 10 now. So this is the current coupon period actually, right? Sorry for it. So accrued interest calculation, we will start. Anyone got the answer? Don't worry. Tell me what you have got.
150,500.
Yeah, that is the correct answer. 150,500. Good. What's your name?
Asil.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for answering. Actually, that's why I asked the name. Now 150,500 is 550, right? Correct, no? 150,550. You got that one?
Sir, but I took it for that 6 decimal points.
Yeah. Now we will do this one and see how we arrive at that. So now we have to it's 182 days, no? So our calculation is, now we are doing in it in a different way without getting the coupon interest. I am just giving you this formula, like 6.885 is the coupon interest. Now coupon interest, so we have to, so coupon interest now, since it is half of this we have to take, right? Since we need to take half, I'm just drawing a line here, then it's easier, right? So so then we divide it by 2, right? And again you have to divide it by 100 because it's a percentage, no, right? You understand this point? I am without putting the face value. I am just trying to build up a calculation, right? Into 6.85. This is the now 6.85 divided by 2 divided by 100. It is the decimal value of the interest, coupon interest, no? Decimal value of the coupon interest. 6.85 is a percentage, right? So 6.85 is a percentage. So if you want to make it the decimal value, then we divide it by 100, right? And we divide it by 2 because 6.85 is the annual coupon rate. Now we want to get the 6 months. No, this is a semi-annual again, right? Semi-annual coupon payment bond. And then number of days of coupon for the accrual is 16, right? 16 days. Why? It has been there with this current holder who is going to sell this on 31st October for 16 days, right? For 16 days. So we can say 16 days, but this entire interest period is 182 days, right? So 182, 16 over 182, right? Now this is what the way I explained you earlier to get the actual very correct, exact practical figure, right? So there you get this. The answer here is when you calculate, it's 0.03010989901. Right, this is the answer. So I ask you to take to how many decimals? 6 decimals we will take, right? So when we take 6 decimals, it's 0.0030. Now you see the sixth one is 1. Sixth one is 0. No, so we take we round it off to 1 because the next 7th decimal is 9. So we take like this, 0.0031, right? So now we know our interest calculation factor, that is 0.003011, right? So now this we will multiply by 50 million. Okay? 50 million will be multiplied by this fraction, 0.00311. 50 million into 0.003011. So you get 150,000, 50,550, right? So I hope that this is clear for you, right? Why I want to do it with me is now you understand. If you get stuck somewhere, you understand how to get out of it, or how to sort that out, right? So this is how we calculate the accrued interest. I hope that everyone understood this. If not, please let me know now. then I can explain again, right? So we have taken 16 days because this bond has been there with this current holder for 16 days, and the coupon period, the current coupon period, there are 182 days. In the current coupon period there are 182 days. So he is entitled for the interest. Now the full interest is for 182 days, no, but he is entitled only for 16 days interest. So we are calculating this, we are calculating interest component or interest portion for 16 days. You can calculate this in this way as well, right? You can do this as well. We will do that also. Okay, we will take this. Remove this part. And this. Right. So this way also you can do the calculation because it's 6.8. No, sorry. Okay. Please. Right. So 50 million into 6.85 divide by 2. 6.85 is 6.85 divided by 100. No, divide by 2 into 16 divide by 182. Now just check the, we'll just see whether what is the answer we get. 50 million into 6.85%. You can straight away get that figure. Divided into 16 divided by 200 divided by 182. So you get into 6.85% divided by 2 into 16 divided by 182. So you get 150, 150,000, 549, 549.45. So this is the answer you will be getting by doing straight calculation like this. But to avoid this, now since we are looking for a very perfect answer, and what we get from the bond calculator, if you use the bond calculator and do this transaction, I have derived a method of doing it. So you do this part first. You do this part first, right? You do this part first and then multiply it by 50,000 like here. Then you get the exact figure as per the bond calculator or as per any system which is handling treasury bond trading, right? So but there's only a very slight difference, but this answer also can be accepted in for the exam purposes, right? There's no issue because if you understand the theory, then there's no issue in this answer. But since I wanted to explain, because these are actually what I have taken, that these deals are actual deals we have done some time back. So this is the exact accrued interest which we have got from the system or the bond calculator or the trade. When the trade got finalized, this was the accrued interest amount. So anything you want to clarify here, you can clarify here, otherwise we can we can go forward, and we can the calculate the price, right? Price of the and calculate price of this bond. So to do that, now someone said earlier that we have three cash flows. We have three cash flows coming from this bond, right? So three cash flows are 15 for 2011, 1510 2011, 15 for 2012. Before I proceed to that area, just let me know whether you have any issues with regard to this calculation. Don't worry, because this is actually a very easy area, but if you don't understand it properly, it might be a little difficult. But don't worry, you just let me know. I will explain you again. So here I explain two ways of getting the number of days for the accrued interest. Here I did this part first and got this interest factor 0.003011 and then multiplied it by 50 million and got this accrued interest amount. It's easy. Now here I am showing you a straight calculation, same thing, but you calculate everything together. When you calculate everything together, there will be a slight difference in decimal calculation. So then you get 155.4945, just about, say, maybe not, yeah, not even 1 rupee. It's about, say, 55 cents, right? So, but only thing, in real life situation, in the bond market, we need this 155.50 calculation, right? We can't just take this and adjust here, because we don't know which way it has to be adjusted. It can be, rounded up or rounded down, or how we do it. So that is why we have, derived this method. I actually I did a lot of because now this hasn't, you won't find this in books, the practical approach to bond calculation. So I had to take a lot of deals and, calculate and see how we can arrive at the figure we are getting from the system and also from the bond calculator. So then I derive this method by doing this part first and then multiply it by 50 million to arrive at this. But the books will explain this way. They will do, but there's nothing wrong in that. But certain norms are there in the market. So to adhere to those, we do this calculation like this. But now you don't have to worry much on this, because we very rarely do a manual calculation. The main thing is you need to understand the principles behind these calculations, the accrued interest, the pricing, and the end calculation, like that, right? Okay, we will move on to the next level. That is, now we have these three cash flows. Can someone tell me the values of these cash flows? We have already done this a few times, because this is the same one we have taken. This was heavily traded bond at that time. So our cash flows are like this, right? All these three cash flows are like this. This last one we have to add 50 million. No, why? We have to add 50 million here, right? Why I am typing this? I could have done this earlier and showed you, but then now when I type, you will understand the correct pattern of or correct way of doing this. So now we have three cash flows. So it's a matter of we use that formula. This is the formula, right? We have the formula here. We can, if you want, we can put it there as well. We can have this formula here, right? So this is the formula we are going to use, right? So we know now this PV equals FV divided by 1 plus R into N. We have all the cash flows which we can be which can be used as future value, and we know the rate of return. What is the rate of return here? That is the yield to maturity. That is, what is that? 8.5, right? Now there's a small issue. Now we don't know number of periods that it has to come from future. Now this now last time, can you remember? I explained you this. Can you remember this slide? Last time it was coming like this, but now we are somewhere here. No, now earlier we were here. Now 8 August 2010. Now we are somewhere here, like somewhere here. Now 31st, this 31st comes here, right? So now it's so 31st is here. So it's from here to here. So from here to here, from here to here, and so 2 full periods plus a fraction of a period, right? Uh, two full periods plus part of a period, right? So we need to calculate this part, right? So how do we calculate that? Can I ask you to calculate that, and then let me know? So can you please try this? We'll take 5 minutes, 5 minutes to see whether you can calculate n. So I will help you, like, I mean, nothing, nothing difficult here. Just you have to get the number of days of that remaining period. That is from the settlement date to the what? From the settlement date to the next coupon. From the settlement date to the next coupon, right? So how many number of days you have? Just calculate together. So already we have calculated the days gone, right? So 16 days, no? Yeah, 16 days. So it's easy. It's easy. You can do it, yes. So number of days from 31. Take this formula here. I'm trying to calculate number of days to next coupon from next coupon from settlement date, right? So settlement date is 31/10/2010, and the next coupon is 2011. Now there's an easy way. Now we already know the entire coupon has 182 days. No, full coupon equals to 182 days, right? Already gone. Already gone. How many days? 16 days. So remaining is equal to 182 minus 60 minus 60. Okay. So equals to how many days? 182 minus 16 is how many days? 182 minus 60 is 166 days, right? 6 days. So this is the answer for the number of days remaining. Right? So if we calculate n for this period, n for, right? Now n equals, n equals 1 for 182 days, or rather 182 days, n is 1. 82 days. 182 days, right? N equals 1 for 182 days. So then if there are only 166 days, right? What is n value, right? So what we have to do is equals 1 1 divided by 182 and multiply it by 166, right? Because 1, so we get 1 days n. So 1 divided by 182 is 1 days n, and then we multiply it by 166. So you get the answer. Basically it's 166 divided by 182, right? It's the same, right? So we divide it by 182, then you get 0.91208 791,208. Right? So this is up to maybe 10 decimal places, right? So now we know. Now we know the n for the broken period, right? And you get another 2 n period. So we know the n for the broken period. That was for 31/10/2010 to 15/4/2011. N equals, we can say 0.91 208 79 208. You can use the entire full decimals in the calculation. There's no harm, but otherwise you can take it for six decimal places. 0.912087 or 88 you can use. There's no issue. So now using this n and using other values, of this formula, that is present value. Sorry, the present value you are calculating, or the future value. The rate of return. Rate of return is the yield to maturity, and you have now calculated n. By using all these, please calculate the present value of these four, or rather these three future cash flows. Present value of the future cash flows. Now there are four, but only thing these two cash flows come on the same day, so we can take them as one cash flow, right? So I'll give you say maybe 5 to 10 minutes, or 5 minutes to calculate the first one. We will calculate you calculate the first one and let me know, right? I leave it like this because the n value is here, right? So three cash flows. Find future value of those three cash flows, right? So first of all, it will be easier if you know the n values, right? So this n here is 1 actually, and n here is also 1. Just put on this. You can do the calculation. I am just explaining this. Now this is the settlement date, no? 2010, right? You get here n equals 0.91208, right? So here n equals that, because this is a broken period, right? From 31/10/2010 to 15/4/2011. Other full 2 periods are there. Right. So can you do the calculation? In this, I'll give you 5 to 10 minutes, or maybe 5, 6. Now it's 3:30, 3:35. We will see whether you can get the present value of the first cash flow. First cash flow, that is, which you are getting on 15/4/2011, right? You are getting that cash flow on 15/4/2011. Calculate using this formula, right? Just try, put the figures in the formula, and then you get the answer. It's easy. So now, have anyone got the answer? Has anyone got the answer? Have all are trying this? I Hello, are you with me? No,
Yes, sir.
got the answer?
Not yet, sir. Calculating.
All right, okay. I'll give you a few more minutes. I just
So
put
it would,
how to do it here, but anyway, calculate it and see. Then only you
sir,
will be getting the
sir, in this
activity.
n value,
Sorry,
sir, in this n value, it would be okay if we take it for 4 decimal point, because in the previous sum you take it for the 4 decimal point.
previous sum. Yeah, just a minute. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, there won't be. Yeah, you can take it for 4 decimals. No issue. 4 decimals is actually what we have been doing all this time. No, I just put 6 decimals here. Uh, Let me see why I put 4 decimals there. Yeah, put it for have it for 3 decimals. No, in fact, now, although we have taken here because in the earlier sum, in the earlier sum, these two figures are very small, no, so I just omitted, but try to take it for 6 decimals. Otherwise, there will be a slight change in the answer. No harm, but there will be a slight change in the answer. So take it. We will take it for 6 decimals.
Okay, sir.
It's all right, no? We will take it
No
for
problem.
up to 87, right? Up to 87.
Mm.
Then it will be we can get the exactly the same answer. 87. No harm actually dropping decimal points, but since we want to arrive at the the Boncal figure, so I am trying to fix these decimal points up to 6. I add another step for the benefit of all. So, What the answer? Did you get the answer?
$1,648,707.59.
1,648,000, no?
1,000.
1,648,000
707
707
and 59 cents.
59. Yes, this is correct. This is the correct exact answer that for the first cash flow, present value of the first cash flow. That is the cash flow coming on 15 for 2011. Cash flow coming on 15 for 2011, right? So likewise, so this is now, I think you are into it now, no? So can we do the rest as well? Other two cash flows are there. So only difference is now here 912087. So the next cash flow actually it's coming for one full period, no, right? So one full period plus this fraction. So it is 1.918027. The next one has to travel two periods. So it's 2 plus 0.91208, right? So shall we calculate that as well? Same thing. I will. Same thing, right? I will write it. You calculate and see, right? Now here then it will be 1, no? Here it will be 1. So this answer is correct. So that is here. That is for the first cash flow. Now let's go. Maybe right? So we are calculating. This is the calculation for the first cash flow. So now we need to do it for the second cash flow. For the second cash flow, right? So here instead of 0.0 you have to put 1 because it is coming from 1 plus periods, 1 plus this fraction, right? You can see here it this is the one. This is the cash flow we are talking about. I will highlight it, right? So it will come one end period plus this, right? So right, so this here you get this cash flow n equals, yeah, this period n equals 1. So 1 plus zero point 0.9. So this has to come here for 1 and then this. So altogether from here to here, from 1510 2011 to 3110 2010, it's 1.912087 periods, right? Hope you understood that. So do the calculation and see, do the calculation for the third one as well if you finish the second one, right? Everyone should do right. Then only you will be, you will be very conversant with this calculation, and if you happen to do a manual calculation, you know how to do it. Has anyone got the answer? Hello. Okay. Then you have one. Oh, 10 minutes anymore. All right. 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 Okay. Right. Okay. Can I know the answer? To do it, right? Can I know the answer? Done?
Mangala, excuse me.
Yes.
Can I suggest, shall we change the yield to maturity and settlement date in another 2 sums and then ask them to work it at home and come for tomorrow morning?
All right, sure. Just a minute. Give me a minute. So I'll just put the answers here, or you calculate it also. Then it's good. No, right? I'll fill here another 2 sums. Then you can calculate and count. Right?
We can reduce the yield to maturity to current
Yeah,
market
we will
levels.
give. We will give us. We will take a different issue date one, right? 1, 2, 0, 1.
Magala, I would suggest the same data.
Yeah.
You only
Yeah,
change.
we actually this is with the same data. The what I did earlier. This is the same bond, but the yield to maturity and the settlement date was different. So
Okay.
I
Yeah.
will give a different sum.
All right. Okay.
I will give a different sum. So this time I'll give you a sum with like this 8.8. Oh, this is number 1. Number 2 is value. This value 50 we will take. Issue date Okay. So these are the two sums that you can take down. Number one. Face value 50 million, issued date 1/2/2009. Face value 50 million, 1/2/2009, 1/2/2013, 13.5 coupon interest, yield 8.81, and a settlement date 6/10/2010. 6/10/2010. The next one, is 9/6/10 is the settlement 11.759992. 1/4/2008 issued date, 1/4/2014 the maturity date, 11.75 is the coupon. So these two sums you can work out at home, and then we can see how you provide this calculation. Is that okay? And try to complete the other one as well, what we have already, already been working on. So, Mr. Ratnayake, this is okay, no?
Yeah, this is okay. This is okay.
Yeah.
Now, how would they get? Shall we save it and then ask Menaka to email it to them, or?
Yeah, we can email it to them. I'll send it to. Now, this is, I have continued in the same slideshow. I
Yeah.
will put the full thing to Menaka. Then they can take whatever the slides we have added, no?
Yes.
So I'll after this I'll email it right now.
So this is slide number 45, ne?
Slide number 45. Yeah.
Yeah. So slide number 45 will have two sums. Just for the students to calculate the coupon amount and then the price of in the both sums.
Yes. Calculate the price plus the accrued interest and the coupon interest as well. So
Yeah.
you can, yeah. So calculate and come and try to finish the other one which we were already working on, right? So we haven't finished, and we will continue tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 2:30.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Okay.
All
So-
right. Thank you very much then.
So then you will email this to.
Yeah, I am emailing email it right now.
Right. Right.
To me,
All right.
Menaka will send it there.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
So is everyone happy, or anybody is not happy? Can you speak up, please? No, nobody's speaking up, right?
That's the thing. One is speaking.
Okay. All right. Now the time is 5 minutes past 4.
Yeah.
So we'll ask everybody to come prepared tomorrow.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.